Well, well, well. All right, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, visiting with my son and daughter-in-law, and listen to this. We all do a little group ride down to the CVS Minute Clinic to where they're issuing vaccines, all the shit. And they have a nurse practitioner, another nurse practitioner in there training, and they're giving shots and all their shit. So we get a COVID antibody test, and so I tested since July 2nd of 2020. I tested positive for the COVID antibodies again, which is over 14 months, and I still have strong antibodies. Holy shit! Now I did have I had a tough case. It wasn't as bad as the influenza, the flu, but it was worse than the regular coronavirus cold. But anyways, I got over it. No treatment. Just quarantined and worked out at the house, that type of stuff. So anyways, I go in there. Here's I can't show it real close, but there you go. That's my paperwork for having COVID antibodies. So I'm still good. Now, of course, I'm not going to get that vaccine anyways, but soon as we get done, soon as we get done, the nurse starts trying to talk us into getting the vaccine. And of course, I'm not doing that. But she's trying it. She says, well, why not? And and my wife says what she says. My son, everybody says what they say. I'm just trying to get information from her. But she says, well, what's your, what are you scared of? And they said, there's no long-term studies. And she says, this has been out for over 10 years, blah, 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 blah. Like, really? But anyways, either which way, she's trying to talk us into getting a vaccine, which is impossible, but she's doing her best. And I'm like, just asking her questions. Well, what's the percentages? What's your likelihood of surviving it? She's like, well, we don't know, but you got a good chance of dying from it. Well, that's not true. That's not true. You don't even have a good chance of being hospitalized from it. Your odds of being hospitalized are, super low. It's real low. You're talking about, hundreds of millions of people have gotten COVID. I mean, around the world, who knows how many, maybe 1 billion. But even in the United States, 100 million people's gotten it? Well, if you were not going to survive it, there would be way more deaths. Way more. So that's not going to happen. But anyways, while I was there, I bought this. Oh, she made a statement. She said, well, y'all are in here without masks on. Yeah, well, we don't need them. We're not sick. And they don't do any good. So I bought some CVS face mask, and I just wanted to read it here. It's amazing. What does it say right here? Helps filter out. Look at this right here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Helps filter out dust, bacteria, pollen, meets ASTM F2119 level standards. 98% bacteria filtration efficacy. So I would say efficiency. Non-sterile, blah, blah, blah. Non-sterile, single use. Not made with natural rubber latex. Okay. Then you go over here to the back side. Sorry about that. I need a drink. All right, you go over here to the back side. You can probably see that. Listen to this. First thing it says, CVS Health. Medical face mask help minimize contamination and reduce exposure to dust, pollen, and bacteria. These masks are not made with natural rubber latex and are single use only. Discard mask after use. How many of y'all wear these little blue masks? You wear them all day. You use them multiple times a day. You lay them on your car floor, your seat, the table where you're eating your lunch at. You just sit it down. I got thousands of pictures of that. just because I like to show how dumb this shit is. All right. Here we go. Warning. Right here. Warning. The mask is not a respirator. That's interesting. The mask does not eliminate the risk of contracting any disease or infection. What? This doesn't. What? Why would you be wearing it? Replace it if damaged or soiled with blood or any bodily fluids. Whew. You have to replace it. But you have to replace it after every use. That means as soon as you put it on your face, the next time you have to take it off. Now, how many of y'all wearing it like a chin strap? How many of you wearing it like this? Oh, your mouth or down here? This same one? It's amazing. And it doesn't protect you from jack squat. Doesn't protect you from jack squat. But you want to tell everybody else, if you're one of those maskers. But it's just like that nurse. That nurse was just in there. We're in the same small little 10 by 10 room. And she's like, the mask is to protect others from you. Like, holy shit, that ain't what the mask says. The mask says otherwise. We're talking about a submicroscopic virus, right? Does a submicroscopic virus go through this little bitty blue thing here? Does it go through it? Does it go right through it and into somebody else's? Do you touch your mask all the time? But how long is this shit gonna go on? How long? Let me put my mask on, carry it around, put it over my ears. How long? Amazing. All right. Well, anyways, at least y'all know I still have strong antibodies. It's just amazing. All right. Adios, mofos.